Ever since it was revealed, I knew I wanted to play Atomfall. With this in mind, I did my normal ritual of going in as blind as I possibly could. That means no reviews, no previews, or even peeking at discussions from afar like the shadow monster who lives in the corner of your bedroom, just waiting for your eyes to close.
Ever so tightly.
Aside from hearing echoes of the British Fallout, which is funny given we have Fallout London, I sat on the 27th of March ready to play. And, well, it's fine. This isn't a review, and more of a here's how I felt after 5 or 6 hours spent playing the game. Atomfall is oddly refreshingly old school, yet still frustratingly modern. There's a sense of freedom given to the player early on, allowing you to simply go and explore, which is seldom seen in modern day games. There's no quest markers, nor is there a UI that's filled with go here now mate symbols. Instead, we're given threads to string together that lead us to various areas to uncover the various things that are going on. And this is a smart move from Rebellion, given the world they've created is curious, beautiful, and wonderfully grounded. Aspects of British culture can be seen laced across the grassy hills, complete with actual regional accents from around the mythical world of outside London.
Not saying you were on this stretch before.
Aye, stay back. Oh!
Where did you come from then?
Aye? I didn't know, I just woke up in a bunker, mate. Hearing a Geordie in a Scouse voice blurt out between me looting Cornish pasties is hard for me to resist, to be frank. Rambling through the environment is a constant tease of things being hidden, begging to be discovered. It's lovely. Atomfall, however, feels like it's not quite there as an overall video game experience. For all the joys the world and the visuals provide, the gameplay feels like it's suffering from a major identity crisis. It's not an RPG, nor is it a survival game, although it does contain elements from both those genres, and both of them feel underutilized and not particularly deep. It's a strange hodgepodge of a bit of this, a bit of that. There's no experience gains or levels, making that Fallout claim feel even more like a crutch for the lazy and limited. And nor is there any real survival aspects beyond very basic crafting system and status effects brought on by damage, like burning and poisoning. If anything, Atomfall feels like Stalker if it was malnourished, which I guess makes it closer to Stalker 2. This lack of identity makes Atomfall hard to get into, at least for me. The stealth system is simply crouching and cracking your knees. The melee is a pairing of light and heavy attacks with a kick, and ranged, as you'd expect, is mostly firing firearms and a bow. Oh, and you can also throw melee weapons, which is a personal highlight. But this lack of identity isn't helped by some truly awful AI. Enemies can be tricked more easily than a Grum's follower with a simple weave between obstacles. At certain ranges, enemies will just begin to do a default sidewalking strategy taken from the Crab chapter of the Imperium. Yeah, you can see the NPCs here, they just do like this weird sidestep thing, and none of them are actually making aggressive movements towards us. So, quite clearly, I don't think the AI is working as intended. What are they doing? Things take an even sillier tone when the AI starts to bump into each other or simply just mount a ladder right in front of you. It's kind of weird. After 6 hours or so, I left Atomfall feeling like it's a perfect Games Pass game, which is slightly depressing. You know the type, those films on Netflix that were okay, giving you feel like you didn't have to pay to see it. Yeah, them. That's Atomfall. A lot of potential, but the game ultimately feels trapped by its lack of ambition when it comes to gameplay. Now, that's not to say that Atomfall is a bad game, it just feels like, well, it just feels like another game. It's not really doing anything different, it's not really doing anything well, other than its art direction and visual style. I definitely think it's worth playing, especially if Games Pass, but at full price, it's a hard sell. Frustratingly, Atomfall feels like there's a really good game trying to break out, but it's so chained down. Everything just kind of feels flat. Even the crafting menu and going into your inventory, just it feels dated. But this is just the views of me. And as with everything, I encourage you to try it out, see how you feel, at least to see the game, how it looks visually, because it is truly beautiful and some of the environments are a joy to behold. So that's Atomfall. Check it out on Games Pass, you have it. I can't recommend it on a full price. Who knows, maybe this is the first of a series and the game kind of gets an identity, because this one certainly doesn't have it.